Alright everybody, what's up? Welcome to another FFT AI battle. And on top we have MrPibbs, and then on bottom we're going to take a look at Crash and Berri's team once again. So before we do that, let's take a look at the units as always. We have Abrams the Lancer, Sherman the Knight, Challenger the Geomancer, and Berkava the Oracle. And now for Crash and Berri's team, Berriblanc's team, we have Berri the Summoner, Daemos the Red Dragon, Vermillion the Knight, and Lilip the Priest. So, I was just taking a quick look. So everybody on MrPibbs' end has evasion. They all have mantles. That's why you see leather mantles here. And the reason why this is important is because with all this evasion, with these shields that 3 of the 4 units have, in addition to this Lancer having Blade Grasp, this Knight is going to have a hard time landing any melee whatsoever onto these units because of their evasion, or she'll have a rather more difficult time. And I'm looking at it too, they're all pretty beefy. Even with equip armor, 208 HP right here. So, yeah, these units have a lot of HP overall. Just the health pools are a little bit larger on MrPibbs' end. And I'm not sure, but for both Crash and Berriblanc's team, I'm guessing Berri created the Summoner, hence the name. I don't know whether other units they worked on together or separately, but it's interesting to see, just a combination of users, seeing a multi-user team, because you get more brains being put into it. So, we're going to go to a small map and just see the chaos ensue on Bis Rodeo's house. And I didn't mention it before, but the globe that's in the center of the map, it's actually been taken away. The structure is not there, and they can walk on those panels. And as I said before, that male summoner, he's going to get his turn in last. I mean, the female geomancer could probably get a turn in before everybody else. Any evasion? No, does not apply this time. So first blood has been drawn by the Red Dragon. And 1 sleep already. That's pretty bad. Now he can go use martial arts. And actually 200 damage jump because of the 50% damage multiplier. Not just from the jump itself, but from the fact that she's sleeping. I don't know. That looks like a holy, and I'm afraid that this 90... Okay. I'm willing to bet that the summoner can't get a spell out before. That's why she decided to break the spell. And she moved out of the way. Oh, okay. So summoner sacrificed himself for his geomancer. That's very nice of him to do that. Another 160 damage. Good job. It's going to put these units on defensive mode right now. 96 damage, pretty good. Let's be compat. No breaks. They're kind of still hanging in there because that Red Dragon is just kind of going about just doing a fair bit of damage. Damage split onto the Oracle from the Priest, not bad. And that damage split probably contributed to her death right there. Because 160 plus the 36 is 196 damage. And she might have lived. So they're actually making a little bit of a comeback. MP switch, it does not trigger. MP switch is a little unfortunate. Another Blade Grasp, man. And it looked like she moved into the range of that spell. Because it was targeted at her. I'm pretty certain that she was trying to probably go for the killing blow. It does not pay off. So now the tides have turned. And it is a 2-on-4 when it was originally a 4-on-3 the other way around. 64 damage, okay. And MP switch eating some of that. I don't remember if that Knight is out of MP. He is. So if that connects... Oh. Yep. And with him having revival... Or not having revival... he can only sing his heart out. But it doesn't matter. Nobody likes the Backstreet Boys. Anyway, let's go to our large map. Hopefully we can go to round 3. And welcome back for Cemetery of Heavenly Balbane. So, yeah, now that these units can kind of do their thing from a distance, there's a chance they are able to do shit. Again, it's always mobility of the units that always make an impact. So, with that dragon just getting a turn, it will not surprise me. The jump should land, that's the key thing. Unless, like, the priest, she doesn't have time magic. The priest and the oracle can't really do anything. Summoner can though. Looks like he's going for like an Odin or something, and he's gonna do some. He's gonna pepper some extra damage or attempt to, but it doesn't work this time, unfortunately. Any Hell IVs? Nope. The spell is still gonna resolve most likely. Dragon Spirit, it's pretty good odds right there. 60% chance to dodge times 2 is 36% chance for that to happen. Alright. Alright, nobody dies from that. Less than half his life bar, and then that mana consumption. Okay. Red Dragon. Oh, and the unit's put in the critical, and she's dead. So it's a 2-on-4, and then this guy has to heal himself, the summoner. And I don't know, he can't revive. They're gonna have to rely on this knight to revive, and with all this elevation, I'm not sure she can resurrect the. She can resurrect the priest for sure if she's in range, but she's not. All right, Dragon Spirit, a head break, so I think that's her helmet, her green beret being broken, but that's okay. She still has 8 speed at the very least. Even if it was a triangle head, she still has 8 speed. So it's not the biggest loss in the world. But that song, that summon will instantly kill her. Unless she gets the turn and can interrupt the spell, like so. Blade Grasp does not come into play that time. And is up to 1 punch art knight. And again, she's going to have a hard time, especially if she goes for breaks. She has to apply damage. So, we will be going to a tiebreaker, most certainly. I seriously doubt that this unit can do it by herself. And she has Hamedo, and yep, 1 more spell, and it should kill her off. And it looks like a holy's going off here, and it should kill the knight. Yep. We're just kind of waiting for the inevitable conclusion. Yep. Damn, those are some pretty quick rounds. Let's go to our tiebreaker then. Yeah, under 7.5 minutes for the tiebreaker. I'll see you guys in 1 moment. Alright, welcome back. Yeah, our tiebreaker. Can't remember the name of this map. I just glanced through it briefly, but this is the meeting room with Orlando and the beginning of Chapter 3. Orlando and Goltana and his men. I think Elmdor is there and talks about peace talks and all that stuff. Damage has been applied. There's no Donacta from the Kamatachi from earlier onto the summoner, and 75, about a 5th of his life bar. So. Yep, welcome Zilok Beg, 1869. Good to see you, and nice to meet you if I haven't so already. Yeah, so you came at the perfect time. We're right at the kind of the beginning of this stream. We got a few more matches to go. So these units are a little bit bunched up, so there might be a sleep here. There is no sleeps, unfortunately. Damage split for a low amount, 22. But you know, it's luckily it wasn't like a nuke spell, and that was damage splitted. Cyclops though, I think it only hits 1. Yep, it only hits 1 unit there, which is a little bit, alright, no counter because of the 2 range, and, even with the crit he's not dead, but he's going to be inclined to be healed. Fully onto the summoner, alright. With that, with that priest just using your turn to revive, it must be bad compatibility for the 120 damage. Any breaks? Nope. That Blade Grasp and all that evasion makes it very hard to do so. I'm not sure what spell she's casting, but it's looks like a healing spell. Spin Fist, you almost never see that ability because in this game, vanilla, it doesn't have like an AoE of 2, so it doesn't hit units from 2. It doesn't hit people from 2 units outwards. So she should not be critical, and damage split onto the Red Dragon. That Summoner should be able to finish her off, or the Oracle should be able to finish him off. Revival's being prioritized instead of killing him off. Head break this time, okay. Double heal, not bad. Low chance for the raise, and it misses too. Oh, that was such a gamble, man. Because I think she could have just finished him off. She could have finished off the Red Dragon with an attack, but that's fortunately not the case. That's a 100%, either because of good or best compat right there, and she should be... No, she's not dead yet. She's in critical, damage split, okay. Angel Song, it's going to help out this priest a little bit for more revival. If she's going to go for it, she has to connect here. 50% is very low. It's got to be bad or worse compatibility, or maybe just low faith. Any combination of those things. That's kind of pointless, having Mind Break on a Lancer. I'm not sure if anyone's going to get a turn off. Nope. and it's on the 2 females, and she's down to critical. And the red dragon is going to be able to finish him off with the thunder bracelet, assuming it connects. And Hamedo, it's unfortunate that the unit didn't move out of the way. I think he could have moved 1 panel to her further to the left, and the Hamedo wouldn't have triggered there. So it kind of looks like Crash and Berriblanc are gonna bring this back a little bit. Just kind of the foolish decision making of the Oracle. I would have just killed off that red dragon. That fairy spell would have been for nothing then. And then she went for a raise and it didn't work out. Just a lack of patience. Guard because she's got the float boots, so she's immune to earth attacks. Makes sense. Another Ifrit. Okay. I can't remember if she's in critical or if she's still moderately healthy. Alright. Hopefully some Petrifies might be able to turn it around. No Petrifies, sadly. It's still 3 on 4, but that Oracle being dead, 82%. Really lucky odds right there. And he breaks. And he did get a weapon break. Oh, that is damning right there, to say the least. Because now he has to attack melee. And it just doesn't seem like a grim possibility. So the tanks are duking it out, and then this Geomancer is effectively soloing the team, but she's dead now. Yeah, so it's basically been 1 tank versus 2 tanks, and then these other 3 units fighting the squishies, and it hasn't paid off at all. I really think that Oracle not killing the red dragon earlier on and allowing the summoner to heal him up with a fairy is what kind of caused this, but I could be wrong, but it definitely looks like this is going to be going to Crash and Berri due to a mishap. So you can use revive all you want, the Knight can, but there's only so much he can do, and he's having to fight 4 other units, especially one that can break. And with his weapon being broken now, he does have martial arts. Keep that in mind. So his fists actually might do more damage, but you know, I guess that's just a backup because he's got martial arts, but if he didn't, let's say, then that would be a damage loss overall. Yeah, so, I mean, the Knight can try all he wants, but if he gets his armor broken... Mind Break, I mean, I definitely get it, but I think you're better off getting something like Speed Break instead. And if you were to hit connect twice, that'd be, I think, 2 or 4 points of speed lost. It's crazy. Now, Protect is going to ensure that these units will not die, especially to the Knight with martial arts. Jumping out of the spell, alright. Yep, 58 damage. It's got to be low and or worse compat. Those breaks will eventually connect, and they're going to help whittle down that Knight considerably. Especially he keeps on evading with like 18% chances. He might have a lot of HP, but it's only going to last him so long. It's a permanent 2 on 4. The Knight is not going for the Geomancer. 96 is pretty good. Another summon. Hopefully it might go off. Let's see. Another break. Alright, MP switch. Is that Knight out of MP? He is. So he has to eat that damage there. And the summoner might be able to kill off the Knight. Oh, Cyclops. He should for sure. Yep, double kill. Alright, so... Congratulations, Crash and Berriblanc. You guys have won this best of 3. And MrPibbs, unfortunately, you were bested this round. I think due to some bad decision making from the AI, but them's the break sometimes, and we still got to see entertaining best of 3 to say the least. So, okie doke, we're gonna move on to our next match then. I will see you guys for that match tomorrow. Take care.